Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new season of the Weekly Burghy. I'm Adam Payette, your host for Season 7, and I'm pretty excited to be back. Now, you may notice some changes that have happened. No, we are not back in Yoakum with our brand new state-of-the-art studio, brand new equipment, pretty much all the new look that we were looking forward to. But we did do some sprucing up. We did some painting. We got new furniture, and I mean, technically, I shouldn't be saying we because I didn't really do any of it, but I'm going to take all the credit because that's how showbiz works. So anyway, we have a very exciting show planned for today. We'll be hearing from our very special news team and Katya Nicholas, the historian for Club Caribbean. So to wrap things up, we have a new segment called Round Table Discussions at a Square Table, but we'll get to that later. For now, let's get the show started. Tonight on the Weekly Burghy.
I'm Lauren Weiss.
I'm Lauren Weiss. Rashid Tremblay.
Thank you, guys, I think.
All right, so we're just going to dive on in with some news. So a toy fair in New York is more machine than man. Now, apparently, I wasn't there, but apparently they had real-time drones and there were also some self-driving cars, like toy cars, but they drove themselves. I don't even get the point of that, frankly. Like, I mean, isn't the whole point of a toy car to drive it? But apparently they drive themselves, and there are also talking Barbies. So it's kind of you can just see it coming. B2 Judgment Day, right? You know what I'm saying? Or Small Soldiers. For the 7 of you out there that know what I'm talking about, because apparently no one knows what I'm talking about. I mentioned that to my crew, and I think 1 out of 12, aside from myself, knew what I was talking about. But anyway, if these talking Barbies start doing what happens in the movie, you guys, I'm sure, will learn from your mistakes, watch the movie, and stop the Barbies from taking over the world. Now, in other news, there's a medical marijuana startup that is forming right here in Plattsburgh. Now, in the next couple of years, these people are hoping to open a dispensary, like right in town. When it was voted on by the town, or however this works, I don't know anything about politics, but when it was voted on, it was unanimously voted yes for, which is pretty cool, right? New York's pretty liberal, I guess, from what I gather. But so it's these 3 guys trying to open the first dispensary, and you could say they have some high hopes. Might take a bong time, though, to get it rolling. Might have to push it along now and then, really get the ball rolling. Yeah? All right. Now in local campus news, the physics club was printing Valentine's Day roses. Now, apparently we have a 3D printer here. Didn't know that's a thing. I don't know anything about the science department, but apparently we do have a 3D printer, or they got them 3D printed. Kind of murky there, I'm not entirely sure. But they were available in purple, red, black, and blue for sale. You know, you could give them to your loved one, all that good stuff. They were $5 a piece, and they were just like my Valentine, not real. But that's a story for a different day, and I have gotten past that with the help of Jack Daniels, my good buddy. So we'll talk about that some other time. Now, for sports, wins all around for the Cardinal sports. Women's hockey won both on Saturday and Sunday against Utica, which is funny because I was in Utica a couple weekends ago and that some crazy things happened. Can't dive into detail. But long story short, I was tricked into jumping into the back of a drug dealer's car and then driven around Utica for about 3 hours at 3 a.m. on a Saturday. And fun fact about Utica, its safety rating is an 8. Now, the safest city is 100. So that means, statistically speaking, Utica is more dangerous than 92% of cities in the United States. So that was pretty fun. But anyway, congratulations to the women's hockey team. Well fought. And the women's basketball team beat Oswego on Saturday. And the men's basketball team also beat Oswego on Saturday. And I just want to take some time to wish all spring sports good luck on their upcoming seasons. And I've got some friends that do track. A friend of mine throws javelin. That's a pretty cool sport, right? Just throw spears. all day. You don't really do much. But so good luck to all spring sports. Good luck all Cardinals. All right. I am sick and tired of this cold hurting my face. No, but really, it's super cold. My beard doesn't help at all. It's kind of thin, but like it really only helps like right there, which is pointless. But the school won't close unless it's negative 35. That's really cold. Lucky for us, though, it only felt like a balmy negative 26. So there's that. But at least the sidewalks are looking better. Now, because I wanted to, I sent out our field reporter, Nathan Mossert, into the field with some hard-hitting questions about the weather.
Hi there, this is Nathan. We're currently outside the ACC. Welcome to the It's Cold Out weather report. We're about to go inside and ask people about the terrible weather that we've been having as of recent. Hi there, I'm here with...
Allison.
Abby Clark.
Michael.
Jeremy Leonard.
And we're here to talk about the weather and all things that governing SUNY and the campus in terms of how it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad would you say it's been?
I'd say like a 9.
I'd say like a 6 or 7, but I'm from here, so.
Easy 8 or 9, almost stretching to 10 for some people.
Well, I can't swear, so I'm just gonna give it a nice 11.
Well, I can't swear, and it's cold out. Now, would you say Russia has it better or worse than us?
I'm gonna say worse.
I don't know, at this point it feels like it would probably be pretty equal. I mean, yeah.
Now, if you could see the embodiment of winter himself, would you say or do anything to that terrible son of
Not things that I would want to say on TV.
I'd tell him to calm it down a little.
First, I would probably give him a coat and say, you need to warm up.
It's kind.
I am very kind. I'm a very kind person. And then I would probably hit them with a bat.
Well, this has been the It's Cold as Shit Out weather report. Back to you in the studio.
Interesting. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Weekly Burghy, only on PSTV.
So I just found out that the cameras here are $30,000. $30,000. You're late. Again. Go ahead, take a seat. So before I was rudely interrupted by a certain someone, what are you doing? What is this? Well, Burghy, I hope that call is really important because, well, you've been fired. And we found someone to take your place.
Welcome back to the Weekly Burghy. We're here with our very special news team for our very special news report. I'm Lauren Weiss.
And I'm Rashid Tremblay.
Nice to meet you, Rashid.
It's nice to meet you, too.
All right,
looks dramatically at camera, looks back at you. Tell your story.
All right, here we go. Greek archaeologists found a couple who died spooning 5,800 years ago. It was a couple around 20 years old that were locked in an embrace. They were found in a cave in Diros, which is in southern Greece, and they don't know how they died, but they know that the cave collapsed in 3200 BC due to an earthquake. And given that it was a man and a woman found together, it was very uncommon during this time. So just like, Rashid, it's uncommon to find him with a woman as well. So.
Yeah, that's what my girlfriend tells me all the time. I think this is the deleted ending to 50 Shades of Grey. That explains why they died. It was blood loss.
Blood loss?
Blood loss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen 50 Shades of Grey, but I just assume it's like they just like stab at each other with 50 Shades of Grey paint swatches.
you know what? That probably would have been a lot better than the actual movie.
I should write erotica
You should.
about people in caves that get trapped and they're like, we should spoon.
You know?
And then they spoon in the cave and then like the cave starts spooning them like with collapsing. And then, yeah.
That's a good idea. You know, Nathan's actually in a cave somewhere in southern Greece, I believe. Let's go check that out. Nathan, how's it going out there?
Hi there. Yes, I think I'm in a cave. It's dark, maybe, I think. Yeah, it's dark. No, I can't see much. I think I'm in Greece, too. There is 2 skeletons, and they appear to be... That's not spooning. But we can confirm everything you heard about 50 Shades of Grey is in fact true. The source that we have is an old woman on the side of the road who's been chain smoking all day. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Nathan. We sort of hope you can get out of that cave, too. Anyway, Russia is a small town that you may or may not have heard of that has multicolored snow. A small Russian town called Chelyabinsk, hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, sorry, Russia, is experiencing blue snow. Apparently there is a egg dyeing company. There's a company that's being used to produce dye for Easter eggs that had a leak. And all of their ventilation system, they just spilled some powder into it. And now it's all over the town. This isn't the first time that the small town of Russia has had multicolored snow, as the sand from the Sahara has been known to come through on the winds and make orange snow. And pollution makes black snow, and it's just multicolored snow. And I hear Vladimir Putin does it himself.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I want to go there.
Yeah. I actually read that on Vladimir Putin's Facebook page.
Probably can't eat that snow.
Yeah. I think he writes it himself. He wrote, I made the snow yellow today, but I didn't pee in it. Because I am Vladimir Putin. He fought a bear.
Did he? Did he win?
He fought a bear, and then he became part bear, and it's thanks to this snow. I have it written right here. It also says that Adam eats his own pants. But
It does say that.
it does say that. I think Adam wrote that himself.
Yeah.
In Russia. I think Vladimir Putin wrote that in Russia for Adam. I think Adam's behind the camera right now, but you know what? Let's take it over to Nathan, who hopefully is out of that cave. If not, over to you, Nathan.
Thank you, guys. That cave was and so is Russia. Russia's just cold, and there's lots of vodka. As for the blue, I can confirm because either I saw a very blue Peter Dinklage or the first Smurf ever to be created. Now, as for the orange, I don't see much orange, but I think I do see some red snow and a man beside it. I'm scared. I want to go home. Back to you.
That was a very tough story to give to him. He's colorblind. We get a tax write-off. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for World News tonight, tomorrow, tonight, right now. Bring it back over to Adam after the break on Weekly Burghy on PSTV.
Welcome to another segment of Weather Now. I'm Kirsten. I'm here in freezing cold Plattsburgh, New York, where the high is -11, but it actually feels like -20. Freezing cold weather, am I right? Let's talk to a Plattsburgh State resident and see how he feels about today's weather. How you doing today, sir?
It's cold, and you should fucking watch PSTV.
Sir, we're live.
You should watch PSTV.
We're live.
Watch PSTV.
We're live.
I've met some of my closest friends through PSTV. If I didn't have PSTV, I never would have met them. All of the experiences I had and the connections and relationships I've made through PSTV, those are definitely my most cherished moments from PSTV. PSTV has definitely helped me progress, and it's been really fun.
I'm Layla, and I watch PSTV. I'm decrepit Layla. I don't watch PSTV. PSTV is never dull. With over 10 shows, you'll never miss a beat. Because I don't watch PSTV, I watch people sleep. With over 30,000 viewers, PSTV is quite refreshing. Like fresh flowers. Don't be like decrepit Layla. Watch PSTV.
Welcome back to the Weekly Burghy. I'm here with my special guest, Katya Nicholas, who is the historian of Club Caribbean. So I've got some questions for you. Like, what does Club Caribbean do on campus?
On campus, we're basically, I know we started off as an outlet for the international students who come from the Caribbean if they miss home, because as you can see, Plattsburgh is drastically different, being that the climate's much colder and the Caribbean islands are very tropical. So we meet every week on Thursdays at 7 p.m. in Yoakum 100C, and we basically do things from like, guess, icebreakers and talking about varying topics in the Caribbean, like gender roles or political issues, and etc.
Now, what is your job as a historian? What do you do?
Basically, I take pictures at all our events. I record special moments, and I can pull up previous events that happened in case we want to show tell it at any of our meetings.
All right. So how long has Club Caribbean actually been on campus?
Ooh, I have no idea.
A little while at least?
I want to estimate at least more than 10 years.
All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so you said you meet in Yoakum.
Yeah, Yoakum 100C.
At 7?
7 p.m. to 8.
Now, who can go? Anybody?
Yeah, anyone can go. Anyone can come.
All right, that's good to know, right? Now, any big events that you guys do? What do you guys do that's like really big on campus?
I know for this semester, we're having our upcoming pageant, and usually we have female contestants, but this year we're trying to shake it up a bit. So we're going to have male contestants. So any male students on campus can come and represent their country. They'll come with a talent, talk about the history, personalize it, anything they want to do. So it's going to be in April, and it's our biggest event for this semester.
All right, that's pretty cool. Now, where's that going to be?
It's going to be in the ACC ballroom.
All right, great. Now, who do we say someone's interested? Who would you contact?
If you want to join?
Yeah, if you wanted to join or wanted to just be a part of something.
You would have to contact Alexandria McCullough. She's a junior.
Okay.
So she's a contact person.
All right, great. We'll post that email. All right. Now, so tell me a little bit about the Caribbean.
Well, it's tropical. Everyone wants to go there. Each island is very distinct and unique. We speak French, Spanish, Creole, Patois. There's lots of different languages, so each island's very different. I wouldn't be able to speak for all the islands because I'm only from one, which is Haiti.
All right, so tell me a little about Haiti.
Well,
Since you're an expert.
Well, I'm not an expert, but I can tell you what I know. We're the first Black republic in history, which is a very huge deal because it's the first successful slave revolt. Also, as a result of our successful revolution, we played a huge role in the U.S. gaining a huge amount of territory, which is known as the Louisiana Purchase. Because of our revolution, we placed a strain on France's financial situation, and so they had no choice but to sell the land that they had here.
I never would have known that.
Yeah.
Never would have known that. Don't teach you that in history.
They don't.
Not that I really paid
They
attention,
definitely don't.
But, all right. So now, say I'm planning a vacation to Haiti or just the Caribbean in general. What do you think are some places I should see, or things I should do, things to try?
I would say you should definitely go to the beach because you cannot go to the Caribbean without going to the beach. And the place I would recommend in Haiti is probably Jacmel.
All right. All right. So what's so special about that?
I would say Jacmel is a perfect place to go to the beach because when I was there this past summer, as I'm going on the road, you literally turn your head to the left or to the right, and all you see is the ocean perfectly.
Really?
Yeah, so it's perfectly fine. It's beautiful. The people are very calm, serene, joking. Everyone has a very lax attitude about life. It's very relaxing.
It sounds like it. Now, what about foods? Anything I should try?
Everything.
Everything? Do you have a favorite food?
Yes, I do. My favorite food, well, I don't know the word for it in English. I can only say it in Creole.
Okay. Give it a whirl.
Okay, so my favorite food would be dili avec sauce pois, which is rice and beans, légumes, which is a mix of vegetables. I don't know which ones they are, but it's like lots of vegetables. And pâté, which is like, I guess you would describe it as a croissant with meat or fish inside.
Okay.
That's the only way I can think of it. It is good.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, what are the politics like?
Politics?
Yeah.
I know right now on the island of Haiti and DR, it's not looking so good. Revolutions and, protesting has been breaking out in Haiti because the prices of oil have actually been rising, whereas here they've been lowering, they've been rising in Haiti. And I know in DR it's not good because they recently passed a new bill saying that if you weren't born in DR within the past 30 years, you're not Dominican, which doesn't make sense because a lot of Haitian immigrants have been living on the island for over 60 years. So now you have thousands of people now displaced because they don't have an identity. So in regards to politics, it's looking very troublesome. And
Well, yeah, that doesn't sound good. All right, well, we can only hope it gets better, right?
it will get better.
All right, so, thank you for joining me here on the Weekly Burghy, and stay tuned for a brand new segment coming up next.
So, son, are you watching PSTV?
What's PSTV? Should have been watching PSTV. Let's try this one more time.
So, son, are you watching PSTV?
You know it, Dad.
Good going, sport.
Now that's explosive television. Isn't that right, guys?
Coming soon to a television near you. A true story about a forbidden love between one woman and one piece of camera equipment. A story about love. Betrayal. And the overall weirdness of one person's love with equipment. PSTV begrudgingly presents Lady and the Tripod.
Welcome back to the Weekly Burghy. I've got the rest of my very special news team here with me for our newest segment, Roundtable Discussions at a Square Table. So the way this works is I've got a series of questions I'm going to ask and discuss, and you guys can see the different viewpoints. So we're going to get started right here. Are leggings pants?
Well, they're really comfortable, I'll tell you that.
Well, I think only, like, how do I phrase this without sounding like a terrible
I'm going to keep
man?
making eye contact with you after you know that I wear leggings.
I acknowledged it.
I know you
wore
did.
leggings once. It was really, really bad.
Going off topic. Are leggings?
Leggings are the topic.
Yeah,
sir.
they are. I mean, they don't really hide anything.
Yeah, that's the
per se.
problem, though. That's the problem.
That's what happens when you wear
They don't hide anything.
size 6
Nothing is hidden.
girls' leggings. I didn't even go buy women's leggings. I went to the child section and bought a pair of leggings.
Why would you do that?
Size 6.
Just saying.
No, you only.
Did you buy a tube
No,
of
wait,
Vaseline
whoa.
as well and
It's
just run with it?
only illegal if you buy them for a young girl you don't know. If you buy them for yourself, it's fine.
I was
And then
gonna
your
say,
mom
you
just
knew
gives
this
you
girl.
your mom just
You
gives
knew
you a
this
ton
girl.
of
You
dirty
knew this
looks because
girl.
you're sitting downstairs in the basement playing Xbox and sitting in leggings, but you're comfortable.
Let's ask the one person who's supposed to wear leggings.
I'm
I
gonna tell
already
you. I'm gonna tell you right now, Rashid. Leggings are pants, and I'm proud of you because I think more men need to accept this.
You see that, Mom? Someone's proud of me for wearing leggings.
You matter, okay? And leggings matter, and you should
going off
always wear
topic
them.
again. All right.
Leggings are pants.
All right. So,
They're
guys,
pants.
next question. If the cast of the Weekly Burghy finds treasure, but because of a mole it was stolen, which one of us is the mole?
Well, it depends on the treasure, because there could be a completely different mold depending on the treasure.
Who's got the most pay here?
You.
I had my... wait,
I know,
I
but
thought I was getting canceled after this.
Yes, but if there was a scenario where we had to pick a mole, I'd pick you first and
Why-
push you
why?
off the cliff.
Well, I have like I tried to say, but like I have a secret mole.
Let me push you off a bridge in this fantasy, please.
Why? Is this like Titanic? Are we both going down?
Yes.
That's a ship, not a bridge.
You're next.
Also, there was enough space on that piece of wood for them both. It's been scientifically proven and tested.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah, she's just.
They were me. I would have
Who is that?
saved
Kate
him.
Winslet? I don't even know who
Yeah,
that is.
Kate
It is?
Winslet,
She's an
Leonardo
awful person.
DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, seriously, I should have. I would have saved him.
All right, pick a person. Who's the mole?
Him.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
Maybe.
Who's the mole, Lauren?
Him.
Adam. It's obviously Adam.
I have some weird mole
I
on my
mean,
shoulder.
I can see one right there for
I
one.
do have a lot of moles, actually.
And like,
That one,
you,
That's
got
not a
moles all
mole.
over.
That's not a mole.
Call me back when you can play tic-tac-toe.
he's not the
with your
mole.
inner
He's
thigh.
the moles. Plural.
Plural. All right, guys, next question. Why are we here?
Well, isn't that the question?
Well, I'm here because I need to tell Rashid it's okay to wear leggings.
I stared
Because
right
he won't
into the
accept
light
it
and
otherwise.
I'm seeing a little blue streak now. I regret
I
that.
am here to build up a demo reel.
That's cute.
That's why I'm here. That's a professional reason.
Yeah.
Professionals can be cute.
Professional reasons or.
Are you hitting on me right now?
What?
Maybe you guys should like talk after.
I'll pass.
I'm here because I think I'm really funny.
You look nice.
As long as you think it.
As long as someone.
I'm trying to be professional and it's not working. How do I mean.
It starts with me pushing you off that cliff because you're the mole.
We're still going Titanic. This is a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
There's only going to be one episode.
So, one more question? You guys have time for one more question?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm speaking for
Two
the
more
producer
questions.
now,
We'll do
yes.
2 more questions.
Okay.
All right, we're getting some hand signals from our producer over there. So,
Fourth wall.
Yeah, fourth wall. All right. So, real quick question: is Nicolas Cage ever going to go away?
I hope not.
We need to like get
Thank
everyone
you.
together and like start summoning the chant to banish him to a nether plane of a.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a trying right now.
A little bit.
Oh
No,
my
I
gosh.
don't. I don't try.
No,
No,
I
don't take
enjoy
effort.
Nick Cage movies.
I don't, but I love
Face
making fun
Off
of him.
with him and John Travolta.
Okay, John Travolta.
Never
I
saw
like.
Bodies.
That sounds awful.
But Nicolas,
so good.
Nicolas Cage was all right for a little while, but now he's become like that kind of thing that's like your
All right, what
relative
happens is-
that stays for too long.
That sounds like
and
something
you
that would
have to get rid
happen
of
in
it.
real life.
So
All right.
he's not going to
So
go away.
one more question before we end this.
Oh, I don't want to leave.
this I don't
Before
even
we
know.
end this end.
End this thing. So we're starting a band. Pick positions. Go.
Well, not a drummer because they're not musicians, man.
What's wrong with the drummer?
They're not musicians. They get paid. That's a damaged middle finger, might I add. That is a faulty problem. Drummers just hit things. Drummers hit things,
I hit doors.
They have a sense of
and they
rhythm.
call themselves an artist.
I'll hit you verbally.
Okay, you know how you get rid of a drummer off your front porch? There's a very easy way. You go into your room, you grab your wallet, and you pay him for the pizza.
Awkwardly enough, I am a drummer and I also do deliver pizza. So can we make sure he never comes back? Can we do that?
I think I feel sitting right next to
But
you.
you know what? You know what? He's hosting the show.
I do both.
He's
though.
hosting the
I
show.
do both of those things. I do. For a chain, which I won't say, but they do pay very well. I get paid $9 an hour, plus tip and mileage. So
Cartel? That's like that's a lot.
That's less than I make.
Like that's a lot.
That's
for
way
like
less than I
a
make.
pizza place.
So all right. So position.
All of them. I'd have my own one-man band. Accordion and like a little like triangle on my head that I'd like bash my head into a door, and then.
You do that anyway.
Yeah.
I know, but I would do it and make beautiful music.
All right, Lauren.
Music, son?
Lauren, what about
I would play the bagpipes.
I
That
bet
would
you
get
would.
old real quick.
Don't ask questions.
I don't know why I'm angry.
I have a kilt skirt, and
you?
I think it
they're
looks.
just kilts. I don't think they're called kilts.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna call it that. I
will
look
pick-
good in it.
I will pick missionary. And on that note, we're gonna wrap this up. I want to thank my super special news team.
Super special.
Want to thank them for joining me here on our newest segment, Roundtable Conversation at a Square Table.
At a rectangle table.
At a rectangle table. Stay tuned for more PSTV. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night.